acne is something I talk about all the time as a dermatologist, and it is a condition I love to treat personally. Although the real treatment for acne comes from using the right prescription and over-the-counter ingredients like benzoyl peroxide, retinoids, and salicylic acid, what is often neglected and under-talked about is the importance of a moisturizer and its role in treating acne. So today, I'm going to share with you some of my favorite moisturizers for acne-prone skin. Hi, my name is Dr. Jenny Liu. I'm a board-certified dermatologist in Minneapolis, and welcome to my YouTube channel. On this channel here, I love to talk about all things skin and skincare related. So why are moisturizers important for acne-prone skin? Well, a couple of things. First of all, moisturizers are considered the basics of skincare. So regardless what you're doing, whether it's treating acne, preventing aging, dealing with hyperpigmentation, you cannot do all these things without using a moisturizer. The idea behind a moisturizer is to keep your skin healthy. If your skin is not healthy, well then forget about all the other things you're doing. Secondly, we know that in acne-prone skin, there is actually a defective skin barrier. There's actually higher levels of what's called transepidermal water loss, so increased loss of water through the top layers of your skin, and that can generate inflammation, and that inflammation can really feed into your acne. They've actually done studies looking at mild acne patients, and by just using a gentle cleanser and a moisturizer without actually treating acne, their acne improved. So I think that really says a lot about the importance of keeping a healthy skin barrier regardless of what you're trying to achieve. Lastly, we know that with acne treatments, especially topical things, it can really be irritating and drying. In particular, salicylic acid, benzoyl peroxide, and retinoids. So by using the right formulated moisturizer, it's going to help you lessen those side effects, but also help you better tolerate your acne medications so that way you can use them more consistently and get better improvements out of your overall acne treatment regimen. Now, when it comes to choosing a moisturizer, three components really make up a good moisturizer. Occlusives, and so these are things that really prevent water escaping from the top layer of your skin. Emollients, which helps to soften the skin, and occlusives, ingredients that are occlusives often will work as emollients as well. And then lastly, humectants, which help to draw water to your skin. So common ingredients includes glycerin, urea, hyaluronic acid. So the right moisturizer will have a combination of all three. Now, a few things to avoid in your moisturizer, and this is not a hard fast rule, but just to consider, especially when you are being treated with acne treatments that can be irritating on the skin. These would be ingredients that can further irritate your skin, including witch hazel, moisturizers with salicylic acid. If you're already using a separate salicylic acid ingredient, moisturizers with alpha hydroxy acids, again, because you want to avoid doubling on the ingredients. Moisturizers with retinoids, benzoyl peroxide, similar concept. Moisturizers that contain denatured alcohol, because that can be burning and irritating on your skin. Similarly with fragrances. Fragrances usually is not an issue for most people, but when you're trying to get a handle on your acne and try to tolerate your acne treatments, sometimes it can just be further irritating on your skin. Now, when it comes to picking a moisturizer formulated for your skin, it really depends on your skin type. You want to use one that you're gonna like and it's gonna work well in your skin. In general, for acne-prone skin, you want to look for non-comedogenic moisturizers. Now, that doesn't mean it's a guarantee, but that can be a helpful start. And what you want to do is always test it on your face in a small area for a few days, at least to a week, before using it all over your face as a guarantee. Furthermore, if you're more oily skin, then you definitely want to avoid thicker creams, things that are going to be more occlusive, because it's going to just feel heavy and greasy on your skin. Conversely, if you have dry skin, acne treatments, because it can further dry out your skin, you may want to look for moisturizers that are going to be a little bit thicker in formulation to really help to moisturize and soothe your skin. So here are some of my favorite moisturizers for acne-prone skin. If you have oily skin, I recommend selecting lighter lotions or gel cream formulations. These tend to feel lighter on your skin. They're usually not as thick and greasy and absorb faster. Some of my favorite drugstore moisturizers are from CeraVe, their PM facial moisturizing lotion. This contains their blend of ceramides, hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, which is another great ingredient that can help with inflammation and repairing the skin barrier. This is very lightweight, applies very nicely, and it's fast absorbing. This is a great moisturizer to use either before or over your topical retinoids at night. Even though this says PM, you can use this in the morning as a regular moisturizer. Make sure to apply your sunscreen afterwards. Another one of my favorite gel cream moisturizers of all times is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream one. They make variations of this. Make sure to get the one that's not for extra dry skin. This is another great moisturizer that is lightweight, fast absorbing, and non-greasy. This is actually my mom's favorite moisturizer. You can again use this at night as well as in the morning. Just make sure if you are using it in the morning to apply your sunscreen over this. Usually in water-based formulations, dimethicone is one of the emollients or occlusives that is used in the product. However, I personally have not found this to be an issue. Again, if you are concerned, just make sure to test it out on your skin before applying it all over your face. So this moisturizer does contain fragrance. The only extra dry cream is fragrance free. So if you are sensitive to this scent or you find that fragrance breaks you out or irritates your skin, then you may want to avoid this moisturizer. If you are looking for a more mattifying moisturizer, one that I really like is from La Roche-Posay, their Applicar Matte line. This is a mattifying moisturizer. It helps to temporarily kind of coat the oil glands and mask the shine. It also contains salicylic acid that can gently help to unclog pores and help with your skin turnover. You can use this twice a day. It does contain fragrance, so again, with individuals who are really sensitive or irritated, this may be not the best one for your skin. Another water cream formulation that I really like to use in the summertime, it's a bit pricier, but it's the Tatcha water cream. This is a really nice one. It's got fermented yeast extract along with rice and green tea that can help with gentle exfoliation and help with brightening the skin. This is suitable for normal to oily skin. It's again a gel cream formulation. It does have fragrance in it, so if you're sensitive, again, may not be the most ideal choice for you. However, it's very fast absorbing, very lightweight, even may be suitable for those with dry skin to use in the summertime. So one of my favorite moisturizers for normal to oily skin is the La Roche-Posay Toleriane Double Repair Facial Moisturizer. This comes as a moisturizer as well as a moisturizer with SPF 30. This one contains the La Roche-Posay Thermal Spring Water, which has been shown in clinical studies to help with inflammation, especially in those who are prone to eczema. Contains ceramides, niacinamide, and glycerin. Again, ingredients that's really helpful at repairing the skin barrier. This is fairly lightweight and oil-free, suitable for normal to oily skin. I even find this to be a really good option to use in the winter time for those with oily skin if you live in colder climates that are really drying. And this may be a really good option again for those with dry skin, but if in the summertime you don't want to use a really thick, heavy moisturizer, I think this would be a great option. And their moisturizer with SPF can double up as a moisturizer and sunscreens for those individuals who don't like to use multiple products. You can check out that one that can literally just function as a moisturizer and sunscreen in one. Another more affordable gel cream moisturizer that I really love is the one from Versed, their Dew Point Moisturizing Gel Cream. This contains aloe and green tea, which is soothing and helps with inflammation. Also contains hyaluronic acid. It's just really lightweight and fast absorbing. So check this one out if a budget is a constraint for you. So if you have acne and dry skin, then I recommend using a non-comedogenic but thicker cream formulation that's going to sit better on your skin and help to minimize that transepidermal water loss. So a lot of these moisturizers may contain petrolatum as the occlusive, which is really, really helpful. If you are concerned, test out the product first before using it all over your face. Now, a classic moisturizer that's just a great all-around for face and body that I love using is the CeraVe Moisturizing Cream. This comes as a tube, but they're probably most well known for their jar, which I also also have. This is a great one to use literally all year round for everyone, including I use it on my daughter, for babies and kids. CeraVe is known for their multi-vehicle emulsion technology, so which means there is all these ingredients packaged into vehicles that are released over time. And studies have shown that with this delivery system, there's actually more sustained delivery of the active ingredients that allows better hydration over time. A lot of dermatologists recommend it because it's just a great all-around great moisturizer for face and body. It's fragrance free, gentle on the skin, and can be used on the whole family. So highly recommend that. Another moisturizer that I have been loving this past winter is from Skin Fix, their triple lipid peptide cream. This is a thicker moisturizer that contains rice and soy peptides along with fatty acids, and just feels really luxurious and hydrating on the skin. I have the smaller size, but it does come in a larger jar. Kind of reminds me of the more expensive version of the CeraVe Skin Renewing Night Cream. But this is one that I have been loving this winter, and I recommend checking this out. Another one that I'm actually almost out of is the Avène Tolerance Cream. This has a really interesting dispense mechanism, and you actually press on it and the cream dispenses. Avène is a French brand. They're really well known for a lot of their sensitive skin products, and I find their products to be really amazing and soothing. This is a thicker moisturizer that I absolutely love to use throughout my line of moisturizers. This is rich. This has shea butter as one of the main ingredients, which is very soothing and is anti-inflammatory. And it's just all around non-comedogenic, fragrance-free one that I absolutely have been loving. Another thicker balm that I absolutely love, and I've talked about it many times on my Instagram stories, is the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast B5 Balm. Now this is a super thick balm. You can use it to spot treat or use it all over as a moisturizer. I actually recommend this for acne patients who are on isotretinoin or retinoids to treat their acne. You can use it all over, including your lips. It is pretty thick and heavy, but it works really well. This contains a centella extract along with vitamin B5 that is both great at helping to soothe the skin and repair the skin barrier. For a while this winter, when I was really struggling from dry skin, I literally would apply this all over my face at night, and it can really be amazing and helpful. Highly recommend it, especially for spot treating, especially if you don't like that thick and greasy shininess of petrolatum. I recommend checking this one out. So those are some of the moisturizers I recommend. I honestly feel like this video could go on and on. There's so many great ones that are affordable and some that are pricier. It really just depends on what works really well for your skin. And also remember that you want to change your moisturizer according to the season. You definitely don't want to be using the same formulation all year round, because that can be very uncomfortable and cosmetically displeasing. So I often will switch to a lighter lotion or even a gel cream formulation for the summer, but then transition to a thicker cream or even petrolatum based, or even petrolatum itself during the winter time as needed. So these are some of my recommendations. I feel like there's a lot more out there that I haven't talked about, but these are the ones that I keep going back to or constantly or use myself or highly recommend to my acne-prone patients. Moisturizers are just as important as treating your acne. And when it comes to moisturizing, just make sure you find the right one for your skin type. I hope you guys found this video really helpful. Please comment below with your favorite moisturizer, which ones you've been using, or any questions that you have about moisturizers for acne-prone skin. Remember to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. You can always find me on social media, on Instagram at Derm.talk or TikTok at Dr. Jenny Liu. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.